Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress with Teemo. I'm going to be continuing SpeechFortress again tonight. So this is the fortress that I'm working on to build my advanced defense tutorial. So I'll just be playing the game and working on my defenses, and you can watch along with me as I do that. I'll start with a little just walk through the fortress. So I've got some fisher dwarves starting up. I've got a bunch of ducks in here, and I think I actually took down the nest boxes because I had a whole bunch of eggs and I was overfilling my stuff with eggs. I'm probably going to build a way to just do this with a lever so I don't have to just tear down the nest boxes and put it back up. I've got the walls starting to protect my my ducks and my what are these, water buffaloes. I still got to get it fully protected. Here's going to be the entrance into it once I get it fully protected from the top side. I'm also got a few workshops going. I've got some quantum stockpiles going for some of the basic stuff. Down here I've got my food production going and a hall going. I've got some pressure plates here in some common areas for dwarves to step on. Those are linked up top. I've got a whole bunch of spike traps that are going to do a whole hallway of spike traps to start off my defenses. They are nice because with the linked each one to the plates as my dwarves just path around, my civilians just path around doing their jobs, these spikes come in and out and will constantly damage anything that's nearby. Having a long hallway of it ensures that the spikes kind of hit multiple times as creatures going through it. For the way that I've done it, I've set 3 spikes per trap. And I'm using the actual track component of spikes. You can actually use like swords and spears and that kind of stuff. You could actually put up to 10 weapons per trap. But I'm using the actual spikes, and I'm only using 3 per to kind of get more area out of the spikes that I have. Coming down a little bit farther, I've got my metal production up and working. I had started doing some beds here, but I ran into dirt, and I wanted to have stone for beds, so I just turned a little area into a dormitory, and then I dug down a couple more levels. Here I've got some graves started and some temples, and then I've got my actual dwarven rooms being set up. Coming down a little bit farther, I did dig a ways down looking for the magma level, so I just haven't found it yet, so that's what I'm kind of working on there. So I'll unpause it. Not too far into this game right now, so I'll just play for a little while tonight and see what else I can get done. I believe I want to start setting up marks for soon. I have to decide where I want to put them. And I have to continue doing traps. So a lot of these traps are not hooked up. I gotta see which ones are. It's like this is the first trap that's not hooked up. And let's see how many parts I got. I need 3 mechanical parts. So I can hook up 9 more of these guys. My 4 over. So with each of these, I'm linking 3 different plates to it. It's just kind of increasing the odds that I can get these to trigger, because I want them pretty much triggering like you're seeing right now, just constantly going up and down. When a pressure plate hits, there's a reset time for it to go back down, and I want them to just constantly go in and out like this. That way, if there's a attack coming in, they have to go through a whole hallway of spikes going in and out. So that's why it's doing that. I got a zombie. That's right, a zombie showed up right at the end of this. I don't know what this is about. A wolf woman fishery worker zombie. I don't know what that's about. It doesn't look dangerous, but I'm not sure. It seems like it's just a guest. I don't know. Alright, so this one is 2, 3, each one of these requires actually 6 mechanisms to go. I can only actually do, with 18, I can do 3. One more to show up here, and that one's done. Alright, so after I get done this, I'm going to want to pad them by some marks dwarves that are shooting at them. I want my marks dwarves to have a whole lot of nothing underneath for a while, so that the bolts don't get stopped. Up here in this area looks pretty good. I'm going to put area for my marks dwarves to train. I'm making little channels for them to shoot. I'll do some more stuff to create the archery range, and then I've got some other work that I have to do. 8. Alright. Stockpile. Middle. And then I'm going to change the pattern route at some point. But from here, I also want to create kind of a 3-directional. That's the edge of the map. Okay. Might have enough space. Don't have space. I go down a level. Yeah, let's go down. At yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so I'm digging this out to have a way to shoot through here. And then I'm also going to have for ammunition, I'm going to store my ammunition right here. They're going to be able to come down here and drop down into this is going to be dug out as kind of a burrows for them to just garrison when I get attacked. And they'll be able to stand there and shoot at stuff that's all around them. Six. As I talked about in a previous one, I'm kind of adding extra plates that aren't really needed. You can just do this with one plate, well positioned, and also if you have more dwarves pathing around, there'll be more triggers on it. So you don't have to do as many as I did. I did a lot just because I wanted to, not because I have to. It's going to use a lot more mechanisms to get it started or to do it, but it will, in the end, I think be better even with a low number of that way. Alright, I also want get drink and food going good. I can probably build a few more traps too while I'm at it. Weapon, select material, building. Okay. So each one of these, I'm just putting 3 spikes in. The value of what you use in these traps matter. So if it's a higher quality weapon, plus if it's a better material, they will do more damage. So I'm using iron spikes, so that's pretty good. Most goblins are gonna hit you up with leather armor or copper armor maybe. Sometimes they'll show up in iron and that kind of stuff, or bronze. It's about the same as iron, but for the most part, this iron will do pretty good against goblins. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Are you hurt? He decided to run right down there. I think he happened to dodge it, but I don't know where he was going. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Alright, got 10 of those. We're gonna start putting some archery targets up here. Let's see, what do we want to use? Some of this mudstone. So I heard that I had been using just a channel in front of an archery range to get bolts, but I heard that putting one in front of and behind works a little bit better. You can catch a few more bolts. So that's what I'm doing here. Is I'm putting one space out. I'm going to channel behind them, and I'm going to channel in front of them. Well, I can actually start the channeling behind them right. Gotta save. And hopefully that'll capture the most amount of bolts. And that's just if you use an archery target without channels on the front or back, the bolts will hit the target and just disappear. They'll be spent bolts. If you make the bolts drop a Z level for some reason, then the bolts get preserved. I don't know why the game works like that, but it does. I don't know if it's an exploit or intentional, but if you want to save your bolts, you just gotta do it this way. I'm hoping at some point bolts just don't get used up when you use it on target. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, you fire into a target meant for being shot at with a piece of metal, that the piece of metal doesn't magically disappear. Alright, come on, save. Got this. So what I'm going to do at the next part of the traps, you know, I've got the spikes going in and out. What I'm going to do is create a zone for my marks dwarves to essentially shoot at people. I'm doing it. So I got 3 of those. How am I doing? Mechanical parts. Mechanism still 15. One. I'm going to go ahead and just pause this when I'm doing it so I can easily see where I gotta. That way I don't have to count. I just pause it with it. While the spikes are depressed, I can go ahead and just click on the first one that's not depressed. I'll make that. Yes. Alright. I have a guy that's dedicated to digging. No, I don't. Go ahead and. Oh. Dedicate 1. Digging. Right. We got for an alert. Thief. Protect the board. Alright. I don't have any. What do I want to do with these thieves? How many are showing up? Got there. Or there. Alright. Let's come down here. We'll pull lever on this with a high. Let's see if I have a burrows established, right? Yep, so we'll go ahead and activate that. But I think I need to add some more to it. Yeah. I don't remember if I added all my civ. I have. Alright, let's check the other levels. Got. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Got it activated. Let's see how quickly this drawbridge can. So I've got. I'm pushing period right now to have time pass one tick at a time. How quick these thieves are actually gonna. Like I found them out and they're just leaving. Way out. Going the other way. Might be fun. Okay. Do that. This hasn't been that word. Let test. Looks like the thieves are running away rather than coming in. Let them go. That's fine. Okay. They may have already gotten what they came for, so I might have some stuff stolen. And that's just like. I gotta start moving more of this stuff underground, and that'll help out. Put it behind some defenses. Got through. The thieves are not very brave, for sure. Oh, you know what it might be is that. Oh, that's right. That's why it's not triggering yet, because they haven't started. So to fully link, you need to add a mechanism to the trap and add a mechanism to the plate, and they do the plate first. So the reason it wasn't triggering yet is because they hadn't linked both the plate and the. Basically, they hadn't linked the plate up, so the trap was showing all three links, but the plates hadn't been linked yet. So that's what was happening there. How's my digging? This. How do I want to do that? Here. Get this. Oh, what do we got for Elven Caravan? Might have some interesting animals to grab. Maybe I can. All right, let's get our gems over here. We have to trade. Oh, good. I'm not expecting too much for the elves that I want. The only thing elves really come with that are interesting is, for me anyways, is sometimes they got some good food that I don't normally get. And then obviously they come with caged animals, so that's nice. And so I want to see what kind of animals they have, see if I can, especially if I get a mated pair of something kind of nasty, I'd be able to incorporate some animal defense. Which would be kind of neat. Alright. Those are going. So what I want to do is air. Spot. So the traps are basically going to stop right here instead. What I'll do eventually is... Actually, no, I could just do that now. I'll just make it connected to the same. Yeah, we'll go that way. Here. Let's do a block. Alright, so I'm just going to connect this bridge right here to the same lever as this one. Alright. Broker. Get all our items. We just need the actual broker to get here and do something. Oh, do we have... Did turn off this, right? Yeah, that's paused. Don't trade. Alright. What do we got? Cages. A panda boar. So a boar. Or now. Boars might be nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. I don't know how strong those are. Panda boar. Maybe not very. We'll grab it anyways. Maybe we'll trade it up and see what it looks like. And then let's check out the food. Alright. Fruit, yeah, grabbed up. Not a lot of value. That's okay. We want to get some more value exported so we get some more people coming in, so that's okay. No trader requested. No, already done. I'm gonna link that up. Let's see. That one's got nothing. Not enough stocks to make. Again, we need 6 total mechanisms. We have 7. Well, yeah, I think it might be good. Nope, I don't get enough. Alright. The third one's gonna sec. Well, some migrants have arrived. Up to 24, 25, 26. Alright, so we actually need to work on more beds here. I've only got 20, I think. But we got the space. We just need to... I don't think I turned them into... See. Some more beds going here. Pause. Okay. Bed. And let's see if we have some furniture. Make it a nice place to live for these. Now, got 40 pop. Oh man, getting some good migration waves. All right. That many migrations, I definitely want to get. Oh, I should have checked for leather. Hold on a sec. Let's see if we got some leather there. Oh no, I think I got some leather anyways because I've got tanned hides. Oh, there we go. So I got 6 leather. And I'm not gonna need it from them. I will just go down here, my water buffaloes. See what I got. I got bull, cow, bull. So I can kill one of these bulls off right here. Oh, I can. Yeah, so 2 bulls. So let's one of them, and that'll get me enough leather that I can actually make quivers. I don't think I have enough. Let's go ahead and add it at this level. Oh, if I need the leather. Where are you? Leather. Leather farming. Oh no, it's clothed in leather, that's why. Leather. Alright. Leather worker, and then we will make a stockpile. Which we hadn't made. Oh, that's probably the bull getting killed. Actually, yeah. No. Got lots of minecarts left. Oh, leather, where are you? All the different leather. Pick up from the stockpile here. What I'm using right now, if you haven't seen them before, these are called quantum stockpiles. So essentially what happens is I have an input stockpile here that is this. For this one I'm making it 8 big. Then they'll put it into the minecart, and the minecart just dumps constantly to the left here into this one single stockpile, and everything will kind of stock up in one space. So if you see here, this is it's like, is this finished goods, or this is furniture, right? Yeah, coffins and that kind of stuff. So you can see all of it's just showing up in one space. All my gems are in one space. This is all my wood, it's all my blocks, all my stone. So it just cleans up the fortress a little bit by doing that. Helps out with frames per second. Helps out with just cleanliness of the fort. Later I can also get a lot more value out of some of the better logistics. Like for instance, if I go down here and look at metal industry. I can mouse over this. I got this many iron bars. I got no pig iron. I got no steel. But I got lots of copper and silver, that kind of stuff. So it just allows me to visually look at it and see what I got. Lots of iron spikes, some battle axes. A lot more traps, actually. Oh yeah, I need to get that started. So I need some quivers. I think I haven't made any yet. Let's see if I have. Has quiver got its own? Quivers. It does. I got 3 quivers. Alright. I'll still make a batch of 10. Just in case I lose some. And have I made any crossbows yet? Weapons. Picks. Bow. Doesn't look like I have any crossbows. I don't really care about what material. Do I have enough copper to make? Yeah, I got lots. So I'll make my weapon out of copper. The type of material for your crossbow doesn't matter at all unless you're going to get into a fight with it, and then it counts as like a club, so you just want a heavy material. Copper's not great, actually. Silver might be perfectly fine. Silver makes for good warhammers. But I'm not planning on my crossbow dwarves getting into a fight, so I'm just that way, and that'll work. Alright. I'll just do 2 directions, that's fine. Alright. What do I want to build? I'll build a bunch of fortifications. And we can just use what's... Nah, we'll use blocks. And then here was the path down, yep. So here's what I'm going to be doing. This is that... What these guys... They're just going to be pathing to and from path I'm going to want to take. I'm just mapping it out right now, but I could dig out the whole path. Looks smart. That looks okay. The reason I do this is that my crossbow dwarves here are going to be behind the fortifications, able to fire. They're going to be on this path running back and forth here. And they're going to have to make it across the whole path to get back inside my fortress. And so, like, for instance, this here, take that back down. This. Alright. So, in order to get through that whole path, that'll just take him and get him right back to here. So once the bridge is raised, the path becomes that they're going to have to, this bridge gets raised, in order to, and then that makes this bridge get raised. So they're going to drop in to here. They're going to have to go through all these spikes. Then they're gonna, this is raised, they'll have to take a right and go down into here. Come back and forth, going back and forth to the, what are going to be some march dwarves, being able to fire at fortifications through them. And if they ever fall, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this whole area, and I'm going to dig. Work. Because of that. No, I might still make it work. Just need to go to. That whole area is no. Hold on. I'm going to have to basically rework some of this. Oh, it. That's fine. And then down to the, okay, so I can drop it 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels. Yeah, so I'll have to drop it 3 levels. And then how's this one look? Oh, not looking good either. It's not a good spot. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll just put this whole thing up farther. I got plenty of room up there. Alright. Slower roll, slower roll. Get rid of all this stuff. I basically don't want to be dropping them. I have to use multiple Z levels for this. And I don't... And I don't want to have to deal with running into my own constructions on the other level. I should have checked that before I started doing all this. So what I'm going to do is just put this room here up north a little bit better. A little bit farther. I have all the room I need to. Alright. Oh, I can also finish this kind of stuff. Let's get a... Still good. The ammo. Ready for the Marks Dwarves to use. I put it right here. Now, select that spot. Get a new minecart for it. There's good. It's gonna also take ammo. Why am I not seeing ammo? Oh, it's at the top. I'm blind. Pick up from there. And get rid of all the conditions. Get rid of all the conditions means you just dumps immediately anytime there's anything in it. Oh, and we also need to go ahead and set a archery range. And I get to... You don't have to put it as a one solid zone, so by doing this, the dwarves will be able to just come here and start firing. And except on that, and that archery. The archery range default is to go up, which is the direction I put it. Alright. I've got the crossbows, and I've got the... They produced yet, though. Where's a crossbow? So we gotta get those produced before we can squad. Alright, so now where are we gonna put these guys? These guys up here. that should be better. That needs to go somewhere else and to come back from somewhere else. Okay. This is going to this way. So again, I'm going to set the path. Make them run back and forth to this. If they ever fall off the path, the only way back up is going to be back to the start of the path. So that they have to, those little, that's okay. That's where my archery range is, so I just gotta make sure. Don't want them popping up in the middle of my archery range. Put it short there. I'm actually gonna end up cutting down that. Alright, so then this is gonna come back here. Oh. Alright. So I got the same thing as before, it's just a little bit weirder of a shape. Put in a new spot. And let me double check that that all looks good now. Okay, so if I go down from here, yeah, so there's nothing in that whole screen. Down from here, nothing there. Just have to worry about this level. That's fine. So stay clear. Alright. I think we should be good. We'll let that run. And let's get some more spikes done. Merchant's leaving soon. That's fine. We got farms set up for these guys, right? Yeah, I got some farm. How are my farms doing? No plump helmet. Did I? Brew if you cook if you. I got 85 plump helmets, so you can make seeds out of that if you're cooking. Let's make sure that we're making enough. get those plump helmets going. And because that's my main source, we can go ahead and just the plump helmet. Let's see, plump helmets make what? I think it's the dwarven wine. We'll let it go. We'll see what they make a lot of. I think it's the wine. Blood. Wait. Oh, I gotta do some balls. Petition. What do we got? Eradicated monsters. I'm just making it so I could do the corners right now. And after I do this second level, it should be pretty close to all set. Might go ahead and level. Sure. Alright, so with that, it'll be a second level everywhere that's down bottom, which will start protecting my animals. Let's go ahead and build, because I think I have this whole thing passed up. Let's go ahead and build the protected nest box. So to make a nest box so that they can't access it, do is build 3 little channels like this. And I'm going to put doors right there that can closed. And then I can just keep them out. Let's get the constructed. You're doing multiple pins in either direction. Make sure that when you're doing a keep building after placement that you keep selecting the direction each time. Alright. This can probably go away now. Down there. Kind of eating up the grass. Probably because I got way too many ducks. All these ducklings. Batch of ducklings got. Because they didn't keep up with grabbing the eggs. That's what happened there. Now, go ahead and remove. Alright. If you build your walls out like this, every layer, it just makes it a little bit simpler to do them. If you build the walls directly on top of each other, you have to find a way to get them up onto the next wall layer each time, or build it a lot slower. So this is just speeds up the process when you do it this way. That way. Let's make sure nothing gets suspended. Sometimes when you're building these constructions, they will suspend construction. Well, they kind of get in each other's way. And alright, the crossbows are done. Quivers done. Enough of the quivers are done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make a uniform. So I'm not really making the rest of the armor for these guys because I don't care. But I am assigning it into uniform just so that if I eventually make it later, they'll go ahead and pick it up. That's why I'm doing it. With crossbows, I don't like to grab a shield. Sometimes that messes with stuff. Uniform replaces clothes in partial magic. Basic crossbows. Alright, save you. Alright, so these guys have already got some. So we got Cypric, Estos, and Moldath. You guys assigned anything? Cypric, stone. So Cypric's got nothing. Moldath is a stone carver. That's a gem cutter. Yeah, let's take Moldath. Mestos. There. Mestos is a planter. Let's take you off too. Alright. Cybric's fine, but nobody else is. Alright, so let's do fish clean. Later. So, peasant. Another peasant. Alright. Oh, that's silly. Actually, I don't want to get rid of the squad completely, so I just wasted my time. Alright, so create a new squad. Basic crossbows. That's okay. I can grab more absolutely useless people this way. I get. Take as many peasants as I can. Peasant basically means that they've got no skills that they're very good at. So it's a good one to take for troops because there's nothing they're great at yet. So it's perfectly fine if they go and become some sort of fighter. Alright. Schedule. Do constant training. Guys. Now I don't have any ammo being produced yet, so let me just that as well, right? I don't get any. So iron bolts. When you make iron bolts, they come in stacks of 25. So every time that runs, it'll actually create 75 bolts. So that's why I didn't want too many. Last thing I want to do is over here. And dig this out just before I assign. Start shooting at it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Now for digging this out, oh, that's actually not going to work there. Yeah, because it needs to go to the other side. I need essentially just I don't want to do it. Yeah, let's. I can there. Guess I can create a. Just finding it more difficult ways to get around here, that's all. Alright. Oh. Yeah, you can up from either direction. Okay. That right there. As well. And then this needs to go away. It's fine. Alright, so those are done. We can. Also going to set this to all be. Now, dwarves get bored enough. Take items. Take items. That means that although the bolts will come in here and they won't have to get moved, eventually dwarves will come and grab bolts from here and drop it back into here. They won't have to do it, but it's something that they will get around to. Right, so now there's no real reason. Well, they might come grab these here, but that's okay. For the most part, there's no reason for them. Let's get you training. I don't know how many bolts are actually made. And we probably have more of these traps that could get done. So I'll assign some more of those. Alright, we got Mark's Dwarves training. Well, as soon as they get some bolts made. Oh no, we've already forged some, so they should start training pretty soon. They're on constant training, so they'll be shooting a lot. Yeah, we already got a couple shooting. And we got bolts. Oh, bolts are so some standard order changes. Did only during sieges. We will. So when they're just sitting here training, we don't want them to be not claiming those bolts back. The reason why you want to forbid ammunition during the siege, though, or keep that selected, is because you don't want them going to grab bolts from the battlefield while you've got enemies on the battlefield. Alright. So, I do want... I'll do it this way. That'll make more sense. Now I can keep the path. I'm going straight to channel. When you do a channel when it's already in stone like this, what will happen is that they'll dig it out, but then also channel it as they go. I'm doing this that way I can have an area around this whole thing that I'm basically turning the path that you see right now to a raised platform. And if they dodge the bolts that are going to be fired on them and they dodge into this open area, they'll fall down into what's going to be a pit. And they'll take damage from the fall, but then they'll also have to climb back up and go through it again. That's why I'm doing this. It's going to create a lot of stones, though. That's okay. Path is pretty. Alright, that means I also want to floor right here. I no longer want that to be. Once I get done with this level, then I'll go down a level. Dig that out. I'll do that a couple of times, and then I'll wrap it back around so that the only exit out of here is to basically come back somewhere over here will be the start, and I'll come back to there to get back up. And actually, let's see, we'll go down one. So I'm just digging those tunnels so that my dwarves can use this staircase to get down those other levels easily. Alright, the other thing I want to build is so that dwarves can shoot through here, not get shot back. No. Yeah. Mysterious construction started. Alright. Nothing I really. Alright, let's see how my wall up top is doing. Oh, and I could probably. Like, siltstone toy hammer. Thank you so much. Sometimes you get better artifacts than others. What you really want is artifact weapon armor. That's deadly. Everything else is just a nice to have. Don't really need it, but it does make the total value of your fortress go up, which will help with trade with you. Alright. How's the wall? Alright, I gotta do 2 more wall spots. Stones. Move that, remove that one, so I can go ahead and put this one in. Just want to build some ramps. And the reason why we're putting the ramps up is so I can get up 1 more level onto here, so I can put 1 more wall all the way. Oh, we also want to this box. Drug hematite, excellent. Bunch of dwarves. It's probably because they ran out of ammo, so they're all just praying. Now let me see. Let me see how the dwarf squad's. They're taking a break. It's okay. We're allowed to take breaks and pray. Oh, that's location there. What I don't know on is what I want this jet. Alright, so a new burrow. A new burrow. It's the 3. There we go. That's what I want. Accept that. All this. Mark's dwarf trap. So the Mark's dwarves, when the fighting starts, I'll just assign them to that burrow now, and they will come and stand in that area and see through these fortifications and shoot at people. That's the plan. so that level's done. That's done. Are properly. So we could do the next level down. On this level, we can just go ahead and drop everything down another level. See here. And everything in between. You don't have to keep the path because it's just the whole area needs to be dropped. And if you do, when you're clearing out areas that are multi-level like this, it's best to start at the top and do one level at a time working down like this. That way you don't cause cave-ins. Work bottom up. You have to kind of like dig out the level and then still come back through. It's just difficult. The easiest way to do it is just do one level at a time, top down, and just channel the whole area like this. Once they're done with the whole area, then again you just go drop down another level and channel that whole level all at once. It's the simplest way to do it. So that's what I recommend. Alright. That's done. Go ahead and put some more doors, the corners. That will. I wonder if I want to make a hunters. We're making iron bolts anyways. I don't know. Alright, Wolverine's agitated yet? Not yet. I'll just old zombie wandering around the map. I don't know. I don't like that zombie. I don't know what it's doing though. I don't see any combat showing up, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, got a bunch more ducks though. Alright. So let's go ahead. Alright. Male ducks. Definitely want to put. Alright. Keep. One male. Keep a male. One male. Actually, let's keep 2 males. And let's keep. Oh, we got some more males coming up. Quality. Let's keep 5. 2. 5. Alright. Probably it's up as well. And now with the flip of a lever, I can go ahead and shut down egg production if I wanted to, which is why I did. Now it looks like a whole bunch more ducks just grew up. Check that again one more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's leave 2 males. Some more. So this is doing this for 2 reasons. One, because if you have too many units, it just costs. Second. 2, dwarves like a variety of meat. Keep the water buffalo. Now I don't know that ducks actually eat grass, so it's probably not a problem. But the water buffaloes, I want to kind of keep ahead of them and not have too many. Just have like 1 male, 1 female adult, and just keep cycling through and killing the other ones off as they get the adults. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of those messages. Every time I see those skull and crossbones, I think it's a dwarf dying, but sometimes it's just butchering animals. I don't have that many. I don't know. Alright. This going. And let's see how we're doing on human caravan. Let's have to bring. And broker requested. Let's go. Lots of drinks. Let's see how many drinks are doing. So the drink. So it is. Looks like dwarven wine. I'm gonna go ahead and let dwarven wine be cooked. The reason why I'm doing it is because the plump helmets is my most common food, and so if I cook it, it'll cycle and make more drinks. What are you fighting? Okay, so some idiot decided to walk over spikes, and that's what happens. I don't know why he ran out there. What do I want to do to try to save this dumb dwarf's body? So he just got chopped up by these spikes. You know what I should do? I should have done this a while ago. Set a restricted zone. Alright, so Let's dig this out. No, it's all good. Well, I know that the spikes work. Well, there's that. Right at the depot. What do you guys got? Cardinal and a raven. Thank you. Care about that. Grab some cheeses. I like grabbing cheese. I don't usually do a cheese industry myself. Yeah. Good. Trade that. So it's going to take a little while for my diggers to get over here, I think. Let's go ahead and just make it a little bit. There we go. I did already. See if they can remove it without getting themselves killed. It's like, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Body? Try it again. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's get all these things claimed back again. No, and let Now, eventually, there's going to be no point for the dwarves to walk through here, but setting it up can be dangerous, as you've seen. Alright, becoming Mark's dwarf. I'd like to see how many guys we got shooting right now. There we go. Squad of shooters. They'll just come in and out of the shooting. They'll take little breaks and that kind of stuff, but generally they'll just keep working on it. Oh, you know what I could do as well? Help them out a little bit here. Just a little. Oh. Have the bin. Take this stock. How are we doing on our person collection? Alright, we grabbed the person. Went and buried him, hopefully. Traps rebuilt. And we'll keep working around this way. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this one only 2. It's this one. How many mechanisms do we got? We have 16. Go ahead and do this trap too. Starve to death. Probably nobody I care. Sure the pattern ends up. Alright. Far now. Cheated far now. Gone. Dead. Excellent. Whoa, 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 buddy. Where are you going? Oh, he survived, sort of. He only got spiked once and he didn't get killed by it. I don't know why he was going. Yeah, that's no fun. This one done. Where are you going? You guys are morons. I've got the... No, really, don't go there. You are about to get yourself slaughtered. All right. How many mechanisms do I got? Need to get this wall back up quick. Mechanism. Dwarves are just morons. So in case you didn't know, dwarves are stupid. Can't remember if there's a way to just like disable one of these. What are you doing? I think this is just good times. Oh, did I tell my raider you're done? Be there. Let's get this wall up. I cannot figure out why they are doing that. This should keep them from going through here, but it is obviously not. They should see that as an incredibly long route and path back the other way, but they're not triggering that. All right. That should help a little bit. I've got some unhappy dwarves though. Part of it might be because they got speared through the stomach a whole bunch. Alright. Now I do have this guy linked. So we get a lever there. Do get it attacked. Kind of expect to happen relatively soon. Get our first wave. Because I need to start working on this a little. But my point was that I should be able to defend pretty well because I've some of it go. Probably want to get some more digging. Six. And this wall should be enough to protect everything down here. Alright. And that'll be the last level. I'll just be removing ramps down at the last one. There's a wood. You are. Yeah, another dead dwarf in here. I don't know what you were going for. You got no reason to be going. Alright, let's try this out. Let's see if we can just grab your body real quick. It's back. Go ahead and dig out another. Really? That's where you're gonna dig from? I can just put the wall up as I wrap. Nope. Oh, it's because they're trying to reach that. Right. I don't know what they're trying to do. They are getting it. These dwarves cracking me up. Alright. What are you doing? Get off of those spikes, you idiot. I don't think I've ever seen my dwarves act this dumb before on spike track. Just running down a hallway for no reason. Digging it from the side that makes no sense. Alright. Send these back. Alright. How's my graves doing? I just hope that it says deadly for my enemies is bad for my guys. If it kills more of them than me, I'm gonna be happy. Nice if this got changed at some point too. I don't have to designate each equal to. But we'll see. Right now it works the same way as a bedroom for doing multi, as you would have to have a room with a door on it for act. There. I don't know why you're there. Why are you there? What's going on? No reason. Alright. Nothing I need there. What are you doing? Are you cleaning? Is that what you're doing? Is you're trying to clean up vomit and get yourself killed? These dwarves might be that stupid. Alright. I'm not sure what I want to do with these stupid dwarves, so just keep getting themselves killed on this. I'm going to save it here and think about it tonight. Work on this again time. So have a good night, guys. I hope you had as much fun watching dwarves get killed as I did. These dwarves are just stupid. Alright, we'll work on trying to make it mistake proof for these idiots time around. Have a good night.